Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the COREantine Routine. So this is going to be a quick core blaster. You can add it to the end of your workout if you just want some supplemental work, a little extra work, or you can just do it on an off day to get some extra core work, okay? We're gonna do a lot of core exercises, but I want you to focus mainly on the breath. So we're gonna do a couple breathing exercises right now, just so you know what I'm asking for when we get into the hold, okay? So just close your eyes, find a comfortable seat. Relax your shoulders and take a deep breath in through the nostrils. Fill up all the way through your belly. Really expand through the belly. And then as you exhale, contract the belly, let all of the air out. Good. We'll do it for about 4 seconds on the inhale. Inhale through the nose. 3, 2, 1. Slow exhale. 3, 2, 1. Do one more just like that on your own. Making sure you're really filling up through the belly, and then slow exhale. All right, guys, let's get started. So again, focus on your breath. This is an all levels routine. However, if anything is too challenging, because we'll have a couple breaks, but not too many, you can always take it back to child's pose or just rest, catch your breath, whatever you need to do. Okay, so we're gonna start in child's pose. So just getting a little bit of a warm up and stretch. And while we're in child's pose, I want you to focus back on the breath, okay? Take the knees about as wide as your mat. Make sure to really push your hips back and down on the feet, and then start to walk yourself forward. So here, just relaxing the upper body, stretching out through the shoulders, stretching into the hips. Take a couple of really deep breaths here. And on your next exhale, start to walk your hands outside on the left, just outside of your mat. Keep pressing through the hips. Really press your right hip down towards your feet. And then inhale back through center. Exhale over to the right. And then inhale back through center. Now we're going to take it into tabletop. So just bring it up, hands and knees, tabletop. And tabletop, I want you to spread your fingers really, really wide. Press through all 10 fingers evenly. And then you're going to just slightly round up through the upper back. Okay. As I do that, I want to pull my belly button towards my spine or towards the ceiling. Okay. Keep that engagement. Tuck your toes under. And then we're just going to hover, going into a tabletop hold. We're going to hover the knees off the ground, all right? So this is where that breath comes into play. Focus on the breath. Okay, so deep breath in through the belly, we're holding, we're pressing through all 10 fingers. Start to activate the core even more by pulling your feet towards your hands. Oh yeah, feel that engagement. Breathe, we got 10 seconds here. Try to keep the breath steady, you're almost there. Good, 5 seconds. Keep holding, keep breathing. 2, 1, keep this position. We're just gonna take our left foot and tap our toes at the edge of the mat and bring it back. And then take the right toes out and back to center. Keep going with your breath. Slow, long inhales and exhales. Tapping the toes just outside of the mat. Round up through the shoulders just a little more. We're here for 10. If you need to modify, just go back to the hold. We're here for 8. Nice work, guys. Stay with me. We're here for 5. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Just take it back through child's pose just for a moment to catch your breath. Starting to build up some heat through the core. All right, bringing it back up through tabletop, we're gonna go in through some plank work. Okay, so this is gonna be from the high plank position. Keep those fingers wide. You wanna line the shoulders right up on top of the wrists. And then I'm just gonna take my feet out into that plank hold. And we'll be holding here for 30 seconds. So take it up and breathe. So round slightly up through the shoulders. Try to keep that long line from the heels all the way to the head. Try not to look down towards your feet. You want to just keep your neck pretty neutral. Good. You got this, guys. How are we feeling? Squeeze the belly button in towards the spine. We have 8 seconds. Keep breathing. Good, almost there. We're gonna take it into plank rolls. Keep your feet where they are or go just a little bit wider. We're gonna do 10 total. So you're gonna rock over to your right side, get those hips up high, holding for about 2 seconds here, back through the center plank, and then over to the left. Keep going with your breath, your pace. So that's 2, we're going for 10 total. Back to the right. Keep those hips up high in your side plank through center to the left. Back through center to the right. Back through center to the left. We have 4 more, so on each side. Back through center to the right. Get those hips up just a little bit higher. Back through center to the left, almost there. 1 more on each side. Hips high, back through center. Last one on to the right. Back through center, last one. Left side. And take it to child's pose. Good. Couple deep breaths here. You can keep the knees close or knees out wide, whichever you prefer. Just a quick little breath. All right, now taking it up to our side plank. So we're gonna go into the right side first. I'm gonna put my right forearm down. And then you can stack your feet, depending on your ability right now. You can stack your feet for a little more assistance. You can, stagger your feet. You can stack it to make it a little harder, or you can even lift a leg to make it even harder. So we're gonna go into 10 dips and then a hold, right? So find your side plank. Here we go, 10 dips. So nice and slow with control, dipping that hip down and lifting up. Good, I'm on 3, 4. Try to keep your hips really neutral, facing forward. Halfway there, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost there. Squeeze those obliques, 10, and hold. Keep holding, keep it up. You can even lift a leg if you want to make it a little bit harder. Nice work, guys. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides. Left side. Whew. If you're sore, you're probably really feeling this. Okay, left side. Again, your options are staggering the feet, stacking the feet, or elevating a foot. All right, here we go. 10 dips. Exhale as you push up, push those hips up high. 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're breathing. Find that deep breath. Halfway there. 6, 7, a little bit higher. 8, 9, 10, and hold. Push those hips up. You can even elevate a foot if you'd like. Wherever you are today is fine. Just breathe. Breathe a little bit deeper. We're here for 5, 3, 2, 1, and down. And then we're just going to take it all the way to the back and lie down. Maybe get a stretch overhead. All right, now taking it into leg lifts. So for our leg lifts, these are going to be done really slow with control, and we are going to use our breath for this. So I want to make sure that my low back stays pressed down. I maintain that tension on the ground, okay? So suck your belly button in towards the spine, literally pressing your low back down. So it's almost like you're in a hollow position. Feel that engagement and keep it there. A couple options. A more modified version, or a little bit better on the back, if that bothers you, is hands under the glutes. Or you can take hands out to the side, hands up as we're going through these, or hands behind the head. I generally like to go hands behind the head for me just because it supports my neck. Totally optional though, you can even keep the head down. Right, so taking the legs up to 90, flex your feet, and whatever version you're at, we're gonna start with 10 slow reps. So we're gonna inhale down and exhale up. Good. Take it at your pace. All right, going into rep 3, slow with control. Keep that low back down. If your low back starts to pop off the ground, just bend the knees. You can even just tap the heels down. That would be a nice modified version. We're not trying to tap all the way down on our standard leg lift, just hovering over the ground. Good. We got 3 more reps. Inhale the legs down. Push that low back into the ground. Exhale them up. 2 more. And last one. And squeeze those knees into the chest. All right, now we're going to do a reverse tabletop. So just take the knees to 90 degrees, flex the toes back towards your face, keep that engagement. To make this easier, you're going to pull your knees in. To make this harder, you're going to push your knees out away from that hip crease, okay? Instantly, I'm going to feel engagement there. I like to go right about neutral, and I'm pretty sore today. So we're just going into a crunch, all right? So take a deep breath. Stretch it out if you'd like to. Hands are going to interlace behind the head. Try to keep your neck long. So you're not crunching yourself up like this. You're going to keep your chest and heart open towards the ceiling. All right, knees up. Here we go. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, crunch. Stay with your breath. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Good work, guys. Hang in there with me. You've got this. Open those elbows. Try to keep your chest open. We got 10 seconds. Go slow. You don't need to rush this. It's more important to breathe. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze those knees into the chest. Take a couple deep breaths. All right, coming up on some of our last movements. So this is going to be the L-shaped oblique crunch. I'm making that name up as I go. All right, so we're going to take our right leg up high, and I'm going to hover my left leg over the ground. If this is too much, you can plant your left foot down, just bend the knee and keep it up, even bending both knees. Okay, so again, this is all about where you are today. Take it to your point. All right, so I'm going to take my right leg up long, flex my right toes back towards my face. I'm going to hover about 6 inches or so off the ground, maybe a foot off the ground with my left foot. I'm going to interlace my hands. So my fingers, my pointer fingers are going towards the ceiling. I'm going to take them over to the right, so the outside of the right leg, and I'm going to hold it here, or I'm going to pulse. We're here for 20 seconds. You choose. Either way, just keep breathing. Good. Halfway through, we're here for 10. Squeeze those obliques, getting as high as you can. Shoulders off the mat. 5, 3, 2, 1. Just a quick breath through the center. And then switch. Left leg up high. Flex those toes back to the face. Whatever works for you on that right leg. Fingers pointing up towards the ceiling. Goes pointers. And then we're taking it over to the left. So hold or pulse and crunch. Almost done, guys. Stay with me. We're here for 10. Breathe a little bit deeper. We're here for 5, 3, 2, 1. Knees into the chest. All right, final little finisher here. So we're going to do some flutter kicks and some scissor kicks. So again, if you need more support, hands under the glutes is really good here. You can keep the neck long, head on the mat, or you can get a little more engagement by taking the shoulders off the mat, okay? Or again, you can always support the neck. Here we go. Final finisher, we're gonna stretch the legs out, a couple feet off the ground, and we're gonna scissor kick. All right, so just going back and forth. We got, crossing over. Make sure that low back presses the ground. If not, you can bend the knees. Here for 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Take it to that reverse tabletop hold, but take the knees away from your hip line. For 5. Hold. Keep pressing that low back in. For 3, for 2, for 1. Nice work, guys. Take it overhead. So this is the point where you can either stop here and stretch it out, or if you want more, you can go back 2 to 3 rounds to do this. If you're not doing it after a workout, this is your workout for the day, I highly suggest doing at least 2 rounds, if not 3, for more advanced. So now for the stretch, if you want to cool it down, take your feet about as wide as your mat, and we're just going to double diamond, rock the knees to the right. In yoga, this is called double diamond stretch. Let the knees just relax. If you want to go deeper, you can take that right foot, flex the toes, place it on top of your left knee. Either place, just make sure that your shoulders stay on the ground. Go back to that deep breath. And then slowly bring it back through center. Reset the feet and then take it over to the left. Again, option 2. Take that left foot now and place it on top of the right. If you do that, make sure to flex the foot, protect the knee, lower the shoulders down. And then back through center. Legs out long, arms up along the head, behind you, above you. Get a really good, juicy stretch. And if you want a little bit more of a stretch to the core, you can take it into bridge pose, or basically that top of the hip bridge. So you're going to bring the feet to the glutes, lift your hips up, interlace the fingers behind, under the back, if that's available. And if you can do that, start to squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then just push open through the hips and the core. Breathe for 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, guys, nice work today. I hope that was fun. If you guys like this, let me know. I will put out some more for you. This one, again, was more about slowly breathing, controlling the exercise, which does make it very challenging, but I'll do some where we do a little bit more high intensity, faster core work. All right, have a great day. High fives.